What is up, you guys? Brooke here. I know, I'm wearing the same shirt and I have the same hairstyle as I did in that one video. I just didn't want to change my shirt and get all did up again whenever I know I'm just going to be shooting another video back to back. So let's do this. I'm wearing the same stuff and I'm sorry. So in this video, we are talking about everything I pretty much read, wrote, and watched in the month of June. It is my reading, watching, and writing I can never say this stuff ever. It's my reading, watching, and writing wrap up for the month of June, so let's go ahead and roll into what I have to talk to you guys about. Should we talk about writing, reading, or watching first? Let's do watching first. That was an interesting song I came up with on the fly. So, okay, what all did I watch this month? I actually went to the movies quite a bit for being away for so long. I had two movies that I had watched at a movie theater this month, and the first one I had seen was The Incredibles 2! Or is it just Incredibles 2? I think they took off the the. They did! I'm looking right now! They took off the the! That was sneaky, wasn't it? Incredibles 2, that was so much fun, y'all. If you have not seen the first one, what have you been doing? You had 14 years to go ahead and see it. But yeah, if you've seen the first one, you're pretty much gonna like the you're pretty much gonna like the second one. But Incredibles 2 was so much bloody fun. Not that there was blood, because it's PG. I think it's PG. It's a kid's movie, so there's no blood. But oh my gosh, everything was just like wonderful. Everything that you wanted to be in the movie was in the movie. I just felt like they just nailed it. They nailed it so good. All I have to say is Jack Jack. Favorite thing, Jack Jack. Oh my gosh, Jack Jack. I love Jack Jack. Go watch for Jack Jack. That's all I gotta say, Jack Jack. But man, I loved this movie. This was so good. If I had to give it a rating, I would have to definitely give it an A. I don't know if I'd give it an A+. But no, it was so good. A to A+. That's the rating I'm gonna go ahead and give Incredibles 2. The other movie I saw this month, Hereditary. Oh my gosh, this is not for everybody. This is definitely not a movie for everybody. This is a scary movie. It's not so much scary, it's just very disturbing. Like, there was a couple stuff in here where I was just like, oh, the darkness. Oh, it's like swallowing me up and I'm scared I'm never gonna see the light of day again. Oh, but it was so good. This was a movie done by a first-time director. Oh my gosh, it was masterful. Like, if I have to think back on something that I thought was like a con, I can't think of one. Everything was done so freaking well. It's a slow burn type of a movie, especially for a horror movie. Very slow burn. You're trying to get to know the characters. You have to get to know the family background. You have to have the things all laid out on the table in order for the rest of the movie to be so just like making sense and for you to just care. I just feel like they had to lay it out that way, and I'm so glad that they did. I feel like everything that they did in this movie paid off well. I want to give Hereditary another A, but I don't know. It's another movie for me this month where it's like, should I give it an A or an A+? I just felt like it was so well done. Those were all my movies I watched this month. TV-wise, I didn't really do much TV-wise. I just have been binging Friends. Once you've started the Friends binge, you cannot get out of the Friends binge until you find out who got off the plane. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, didn't watch any other TV shows in that. So yeah, Friends, and then those movies were like all that I really watched this month. I did really good on reading this month, guys. I'm so proud. So I did finish one book, which was an audiobook, and it was called Really Important? Oh, it was called Really Professional Internet Person. And who is it by? I don't remember. I got the thing right here for you guys to see. That girl is actually a big YouTuber. And so I actually saw this on Natalia Leigh's channel whenever she was talking about this book, and it made me want to go ahead and read this book too. I wanted to try and have an audiobook of where I could relate it with YouTube because, you know, I'm a YouTuber. So I was like really interested in like relating stuff with her. And I really liked the first part of the book. The first half of the book was really good. The second half of the book, it started to be where I couldn't relate so much because she started to talk about more of her being like that big time YouTuber with like well over 1 million subscribers, and to where it just was starting to not be relatable anymore for me. And it was still interesting to like hear all the stuff that she has to talk about with being a person of that many subscribers. I'm gonna give that book, oh, I'll give it like a B, B minus. It started to not have my interest more at the very end of the book, but it was still really, really good to listen to. I also read Natalia Leigh's Song of the Dryad for her because I was a beta reader for her, and so got that finished this month. That was so much fun. And oh, I also did a beta reading vlog with that book, so that was a lot of fun to do that vlog too. And so that's there, one of the corners, you'll see it. I don't want to spoil anything, and I'm not going to, but all I can really say is how cozy was that read. Oh, so cozy. It takes place in the fall, so like whenever her book does come out officially, whenever she's self-publishing it, I hope she has it to where it comes out in a colder month, because I just kept wanting to like have it to where I had hot chocolate and lots of fuzzy socks on and stuff so I could be snuggled up reading this book. Oh my gosh, it just was such a sweet read, really cute. It wasn't like, cute, but it was just like, it was just a cute read. I really liked it. Cannot wait to hear more updates from her on when she is going to have her book be self-published. And so yeah, I really liked Song of the Dryad. What should I give it for a grade? I hadn't thought about it until just this moment. I'm gonna go ahead and give her book a B+. It was really enjoyable of a read, and I can't wait to go ahead and read it again and see little things that she altered or big things that she altered. So that'll be really fun to see what all she did with it once it's published. I was going to read Kristen Martin's Shadow Crown on vacation, but I had brought with me the book that she had autographed herself, and I didn't want it to be where I got it damaged while I was by the pool or something. I'm excited to read that later, but right now I am currently reading The Savior's Champion by Jenna Moreci. And yeah, this has been a really good book. Very gory, very cussy. Oh my gosh, I've never seen so many C words on a page in a book before. It's not usually the type of thing that I read a lot, of seeing that word pop up all the time, but I mean, I see it all the time now on her book to where it doesn't faze me anymore whenever I see it. It's been a really good book to go ahead and keep your interest going and to keep you turning that page. Hopefully I can get that read and finished because it's really freaking good. Oh my gosh, definitely go check that book out. I can't give that book a grade yet because I'm still in the process of reading it, but I know I'm probably going to give it a good grade because I'm really liking it. And so now it's time to wrap up the writing portion of the video. I didn't get to write as much as I would have wanted to in June. I knew that was gonna happen because I was away for a long time. I was gone for over a week, yeah? And I did get some writing done. I feel like I did make some progress in the month of June, but definitely hope to make more so progress in the month of July because I am doing Camp NaNoWriMo. I am currently in the middle of writing chapter 7. I know that's not good, y'all. I know it's not good. And I have to admit, I have been doing the thing this month that I did not want to do, which was rereading chapters and editing them. I know, taboo as me as an author, it's so bad to do, but I did it a little bit this month. Hopefully I can get back on just the straight writing train, just getting back into writing. This is cool looking. Just getting back into writing and just keep going and not looking back on sentences that I've already written. I also have an accountability partner that's been different this month. Emily Bourne and I are accountability partners. We do this to where we don't see each other's work. We just tell each other, this is how much I'm wanting to write this week. And usually by Sunday night is where we're saying, okay, this is what my goal is and this is whenever I'm wanting to get it done, Sunday night. So we try and keep each other informed, which is kind of hard for the Sunday night thing for both of us because she lives in Australia and I live in the States. So the timing is off a little bit, but still we keep each other informed of how we're doing for the week. But seeing it to where she's informing me in the middle of the week, like, hey, I've done good so far, I've gotten this far in my book, I've gotten 2 chapters edited, but I'm on a roll, and seeing that, I'm like, that is so good for her. All right, motivation for me to catch up with her now. I am slightly competitive. It's like when I see someone else doing good with their writing, it makes me want to do good too. And so I'm liking this friendly competition thing with Emily. All right, so I believe that is all I have to tell you guys and wrap up here for the month of June for my reading, writing, and reading wrap up. God, I can never like say this correctly. Reading, writing, and watching. That's what it is. That's what I need to say. Did you guys see any of the movies I saw or anything like that? I'd love to go ahead and chit chat about Hereditary especially because, oh man, that was a twisty movie. And if you liked this video, feel free to give me a big thumbs up down below, and also feel free to subscribe over here. Or is it over? I never know. Where is the thing, guys? I need to memorize which side of the screen that this little thing is on. Just click the red button if you liked what you saw. And if you want to chit chat outside of YouTube, feel free to follow me on my social media, which is mainly, for the most part, Instagram and Twitter. Let's chat it up over there on those areas because I like chatting with y'all. And thank you all so much for stopping by today, and I will see you next time.